Xavi Hernandez, the greatest midfielder of his generation, has returned home. Xavi is back at Camp Nou as a manager. Look, I've been waiting for some good news for Barca, and for a very long time, and this is surely a positive, as Xavi actually knows some tactics, unlike Koeman or Setien, for example, or Valverde that we had. So yeah, I know Valverde did win. He did win trophies in his sleep, but he had the greatest player of all time. That was Lionel Messi. So it made his job very easy. So now let's focus on Xavi first of all. This video will be uploaded in two parts, where we will be talking about Xavi's possible lineup and all his transfer target in the first video, and in the second part we will be analyzing the tactics he is going to use. So if you're new to the channel, I would like you to subscribe to our channel, share the video with your friends, and follow us for more sports related content. Alright, so let's look at the potential lineup that Xavi is going to play. So Xavi loves pure wingers. We all know that. He has mentioned it quite a lot in his documentary. So it will definitely be interesting to see how if Dembele will finally reach his potential. And look, he started playing as a striker under Ronald Koeman, but I think he will start as a winger now under Xavi, because he has that pace in him, and he is the kind of player who can take on players, and he's good in 1v1 situations, and he is clinical too. So yeah, I think Fati will be taking the left wing position, and on the right wing we will definitely be seeing Dembele more often. And I think with the new physios that are coming in, they have a very big job at their hands, because Barca has been struggling with injuries, and majorly with Dembele. He's injury prone. He comes and there is a new manager every time he comes. So yeah, so that's it. Dembele on the right wing, and I think Dembele playing as a right winger makes a lot of sense, and because we don't really have another pure winger as Dembele here, and if he is not renewing contract, I think we have to look for more options in January. So on the wings, it's set, and as a striker, I think Depay will be deployed there. I don't see another striker in our squad who is better than Memphis Depay, a better attacker than Memphis Depay for this season at least. And yeah, we all know that Sergio Aguero is going through a hard time, and he might retire from the game. So it's very harsh to see that he has to undergo that. So yeah, all praise to him. So Busquets, Pedri, and Frenkie De Jong will be taking the midfield position, and Busquets will be the holding midfielder, as we all know. He has been playing that position, I think, for 10 years, 10 to 12 years, I think. So more than that. So it's said that he's playing there. So I think what Xavi is trying to do is he's trying to build the squad around Sergio Busquets, as he's a big profile player, and in Spain too, I think what Enrique has done, he has made Busquets the center point of the whole attack, and he's the one who initiates the attack, and he's the one who breaks the first line of defense. So yeah, I think that Busquets will be very crucial under Xavi, and with the bench strength that we have in our midfield, that's Puig, Nico, Gavi, all okay, Nico and Gavi are teenagers, but Puig too, I think he's a great player, and it's a shame that Ronald Koeman didn't give him the minutes that he deserved. I think he might as well turn out to be a starter under Xavi. You never know. So yeah, the bench strength that we have of Nico, Gavi, and Nico over here too. So he hasn't played for Spain yet. I think his time will come in the next international break. Maybe he might be given a chance. So you never know, because he has got that in him. And Gavi too, I think he's a kind of player who goes on, and he's the one who you know uh, a player like Casemiro, you can say, who just dives in, goes for the challenge, and gets you the ball. So I admire that about him, and he has got that ball keeping strength too. He plays the possession game, and he's good in that. So yeah, definitely Gavi, Nico, Puig, Pedri are a good plus sign for Barcelona, and even Frankie De Jong too. So in defense, we have the grand pairing of Garcia and Araujo. I think PK won't be playing as much. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you are looking, see, there have been reports coming that the whole Samuel Umtiti has been performing really well in the training in the last few days. He has been performing really well. So you might as well see Samuel Umtiti get more minutes. He might be tried on, and you never know. He might click under Xavi. He might get back to the form that he had in 2017-18 season. So hope fingers crossed that we have a good defensive partner this time. So on the right back position, I think it's justified to say that Serginho Dest will take that position, and Alba will be taking the left back position. Balde is still young; he's 17 years old, and he still needs the growth that he requires. And but he will be getting minutes, though. So I think he has it in him to succeed Jordi Alba at Barcelona. And of course, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen will be our keeper. And look, I haven't included the two captains here of Barcelona, that's PK and Sergi Roberto. I think these two have to step up their performances. If they don't, I'm sorry, but I would say that these two should leave the club because they haven't been putting up with the squad. Yeah, I know when at their prime they were really well, and I definitely appreciate that. But Sergio Roberto, and I think he has been underperforming, and he has been letting his teammates down too. So definitely from this squad, I think it's fair enough to say that we have got a very strong group, and we can build on for the next 3-4 years that Xavi is gonna be here. So Xavi's approach is very simple: just receive and look and pass the ball. The ball has to move at all costs, and you should keep the possession of it. See, if you have the ball, you don't have to defend. That's his philosophy. So that's what he thinks, that if you he admires the ball so much that it's like a treasure for him. He has mentioned that in his documentary too. He's obsessed with possession, and if you lose the ball, you need to have it back. You need to have that, go out and press them and just get the ball back. You need to have the ball. It's a treasure for him. So it's almost like the ball is my birthright and I shall have it. So this is the major reason his team scored a lot of goals in at Al Sadd, and that approach of looking at the game, he put on a dynamic display at in Qatar. So if we can introduce that in this squad, in the squad that we have right now, I think they can do wonders with it. Even without Messi, I think with the right tactics and the right play, this team has it in him that they can go on to win the UCL. Of course, not this year. I know that there are many other title contenders, and Barcelona is not one of them. But yeah, with the whole squad fit, and with all the transfer targets that Xavi wants, I think UCL is easily achievable. So the team that the team that we have right now is not fully complete. It lacks in places like the centre back position. I feel there is a big lack over there, and yeah, I know Eric Garcia and Ronald Araujo. I'm not complaining about him at all. He's my first centre back for sure. For the second one, yeah, Eric Garcia has been performing well. People are saying that he's not really doing well, but I think you have to understand that he was playing under Ronald Koeman, and that man doesn't really play with any tactics. So it's the last season, it was almost like just give the ball to Messi and he will do everything. So I think it's justified enough to say that you have to give time to Eric Garcia now, and we have to see that whether he grows to be that person that he to be that player that he is, because in Spain he when he plays for Spain he's a totally different player. When Jordi Alba, players like Jordi Alba, Eric Garcia, Sergio Busquets, and then who else? Even Sergio Roberto, for example, and even Gavi, Pedri, yeah, all these players play definitely way better than what they play for Barcelona because of the manager that they have over there, and that's Luis Enrique. Lucho, as we all know, he's one of the best managers in the whole world. I see the first one for me is Pep Guardiola, and the next one I think he's a tactical genius. That's Luis Enrique. I think these two are the best managers that exist in world football right now. So yeah, for me, for if Barca has to improve, they have to improve on their character as well. So for that character, they have added the likes of Dani Alves, the homeboy returns again. So another homecoming. So when Dani Alves left, he said to the board of Bartome that you're gonna miss me, and he was definitely missed, and he is coming back to replace himself. So, but I don't think so. He's gonna get that much playing time because Sergino Dest is gonna be the one who will be taking that right back position, and he's coming there to give the cover and to give the to teach to basically teach Sergino Dest that this is how you are going to defend, this is how you're going to attack. So it's more of a mentor type squad role that he has. So yeah, let's look at the potential transfer targets set by Xavi. First of all, I think you would have seen this coming. Kingsley Coman. Xavi loves this player and he's a pure winger, as we all know. So his contract ends in 2023. He's not looking to sign a new contract with Bayern, and surely he can add a lot of quality for Barca's wings. And the next person, I think it's fair enough to say that he has been heavily linked with Barcelona. So it's Raheem Sterling from the right side of Manchester. Time to trigger the United fans. So I think he has fallen out of favor of Pep, and he will be looking for a new club in this January transfer market. So as we know that he's heavily linked, and if Coutinho is sold, I think there is a solid chance that he will be coming to Barcelona. I don't seem to recall if we had an Englishman ever coming to Barca. I don't know if I think he might be the first Englishman to come to Barca. So it will be interesting because coming from Premier League, as we all know, is more of a attack, and Spanish league is more of you build the play and then you go out to attack. So it will be interesting how he fares in the squad too. So the next one is centre back who almost completed his move to Chelsea last summer. It's Jules Koundé from Sevilla. He's a ball playing centre back, we know, and he has that warrior spirit in him. I kind of want to see him with Ronald Araujo, because both of them are like, if the ball is lost, they'll go out and they'll get the ball for you. And I think in the last 2 years or something, he has been playing against Messi, and he has been doing fairly well there. So, but the biggest problem here is Sevilla rejected an 80 million bid by Chelsea last summer. So they'll definitely want a lot more cash, and it's highly unlikely that we will get him, because we all know that we are broke, our financial situation is shit, and let's hope we get someone. So coming to the financial situation, next up is a player who needs no introduction, and I think this is pretty obvious. Every team is behind this man's signature. It's Erling Haaland, and if Barca wants him, I think they should just win the treble this season, and that's the only way that they can produce the amount of money that this guy is gonna cost. So the financial situation, as I told, is shit. And I think there have been rumors that Xavi will be given 10 million to spend, and with 10 million, I don't think so you can buy any player, any quality player in the transfer market. You will have to go for either an aged person or aged player, or a very young player. I don't think so. A 10 million you can get you a world class midfielder or a world class centre back or a world class striker. So yeah, Dortmund will ask 70 million for him, plus his agent Raiola will ask 20 to 30 million. His father will ask 20 to 30 million himself. So see, this makes it even more tricky, because if he doesn't sign for us, he might end up at Real Madrid. And we all know that Mbappe will be coming back to will be coming to Real Madrid, and in the next summer market, or it might happen in this January transfer window too. You never know. So and we know that Vinicius has been performing really well for them. So the left wing position is taken by Vinicius, and the centre forward position, you cannot replace Karim Benzema there. He has been terrific this last 2 to 3. Ever since Ronaldo left, he has been terrific there. And on the right wing, it will be taken by Mbappe. So if Erling Haaland decides to go there, where is he gonna play? He's not gonna get those minutes. And if he's playing, then Mbappe and him will run havoc together. With their speed, I don't think so. I think it will be very difficult for Barcelona defense to catch up to their speed. So let's hope that he doesn't join Real Madrid. And even if he's going to some other club, I don't mind, but just not Real Madrid. So Barcelona will have to look for good market opportunities too. So like they did with Memphis Depay, and what a player he has turned out to be for them. See, he has been the sole attacker who has been good for them, who has been scoring goals, who has been taking shots, but there is no other support. Either someone is injured or someone is playing out of position on the wings. So he has been helpless the whole this whole half season that has gone by. And we all know that you cannot produce another Messi, and Memphis Depay is no Messi, but he's Memphis Depay, and he's a great player too. But you can't depend on only Memphis Depay to take the shots. You have to have other players too, and for that you need a good medical team backing up you too. So yeah, there are names popping up for Chelsea centre backs too. First one up is Rudiger, Christensen, and Azpilicueta. See, the only guy that I'm convinced who can work well at Barca is Azpilicueta. He's a good ball playing centre back, plus he can occasionally play at the right too. And he's really well at the right too. He plays for Spain, and he plays for Chelsea at the right too. But he's 32, and if he's coming here, he will have to adapt to another league. That might take time for him. And if he's coming there next season, then that time he's going to be 33. So how many years will he have left in him? How is he going to fare? I don't know. So I'm not really convinced with him too. So the next player, that's Rudiger. I think Christensen, I don't think so he can fare well at Barca, because we don't play with the system that Chelsea plays in, and Chelsea plays with 3 centre backs, and we are not gonna play with 3 centre backs. We might play sometimes, but because Xavi used to play a 3-4-3 formation at Qatar, we will be discussing about that in the next video. But yeah, for now I think I'm not really convinced with these 3 players. Yeah, so that's all for now. Hope to meet you in the second part of the video, where I will be talking about Xavi's tactics. And if you have any comments about the transfer rumors and any other person that Barca is linked to, you can comment in the comment section. And who you want in who the player that you want in Barcelona, you can comment that too. I know half the comments will be about Lionel Messi, and I think he will be returning to Barcelona very soon. Hope it happens very soon. Can it happen in Can it happen in the next summer transfer? Comment in the comment section. So smash a like on the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.